Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Pratham Test Prep. This is your host Sanjeet Bhatia again here with another video on your legal affairs for your CLAT 2022 and AILET 2022. As you all know that we meet on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, and we make sure that we are very well updated with legal affairs. We talk about legal maxims, we talk about value-added sessions about CLAT, AILET, strategy sessions for SLAT, everything we have covered on this channel till now for law. So if you are looking forward to anything more regarding the law schools and anything regarding law school exams, then definitely you can hit like, share and subscribe this channel, and definitely you will get all the updates regarding all the new videos that are coming up on YouTube. So if you are not a part of a Telegram group and channel, do make sure that you are subscribing to our Telegram channel under the name of CLAT@Pratham. If you are someone who's looking for mentorship or is looking to contact for any other queries, you can give us a call on 5 times 9755392. We will be very happy to help you all regarding all your law school doubts and career opportunities that are available to you in any other courses also. And if you are even looking to travel abroad for your education, you can definitely give us a call. We will be happy to help you out all. Now, there are certain news for the day. The first news for the day is that there are 9 new Supreme Court judges who have just sworn in, right? Working strength of the Supreme Court is now 33. Now, it was in the history of 70 years of a country that 9 judges were taking an oath on the first go itself, right? So it was in the 70 years of our history that was happening for the first time. Now, the Chief Justice N.V. Ramanna administered the oath to the office to all these new 9 judges, and for some of them are Mr. Judges Abhay Okha, Justice Vikram Nath, Justice Jatindra Kumar Maheshwari, Justice Hima Kohli, Justice Ninganatha, right? So Justice Bela Trivedi, all these justices have taken the oath on this day. For 70 years, this has never happened that there have been so many judges taking their oath, and the Chief Justice has administered the oath to these people. Now, there were 9 judges and there were 9 names which were recommended for elevation to Supreme Court by the Collegium on August 17 and were subsequently approved by the central government on August 26th, right? So August 26th, they got their approval, and all these were recommended to the Collegium and they were accepted by the central government also, and they were appointed as the judges to the Supreme Court. Very simple, nothing very complicated about this news. Now, the next news is very important for us to understand is that the first time in independent India, Supreme Court has 4 sitting women judges, right? So you can see the pictures of all the women judges. So you can see the first one is Indu Malhotra, and you can see the second one is Miss Bela Trivedi is the last one. The last one on the corner is Miss Bela Trivedi. The middle one is B.V. Nangarathan, and the Hima Kohli one. So you can see that these are the four new judges in the Supreme Court. They are women, and this is the first time in the history that is happening. Now, in the four out of the three, one judge out of these four is Justice Nangaratna, right? The one on the third from the left, right? She is gonna be appointed as the Chief Justice of India, and as she assumes the post in 2027. This has already been done, so you can see that she will be becoming the first women CJI of our country. So these are the four new women judges of our Supreme Court panel. You can see that this is happening in the first time in the history. So definitely it is something that we have to be proud of. Okay, because we are going ahead towards reducing sexism in the judicial services and judiciary. So definitely this is a good step towards, and definitely and that by the Supreme Court Collegium. If she becomes, she would be one only for 58 to 62 days. Yeah, it is definitely like that. Definitely she will be becoming for a very less period of time, but she will be the first women Chief Justice of India. So definitely that is a big call for our country. So definitely that will help us out a lot. Okay, seems like there is a technical lag here. So let me check the lag for all of you guys right now. She will definitely become the Chief Justice of a country. So there will be a lot of benefits that she will be getting. So as a Chief Justice and as a judge of the Supreme Court, there are multiple benefits that she's going to get. So she might even get a seat in some of the houses of the country, or she might become a governor of any state also. That is also possible. So definitely there will be a lot of benefits that she would get, Mr. Dobasti. So that is there. Now coming to the next news for the day, that is that Allahabad High Court has given a statement that you should all read. So definitely that will give you a more perspective about how things run in our country. So the Allahabad High Court has said that cow is a part of a culture, right? It's the part of culture of India, and also should be declared as a national animal, and also made a part of the fundamental rights. That's what the court has said, that the work of cow protection is not only for one religion, but it is the culture of a country, and the work of saving the culture is of every citizen living in this country, irrespective of religion. So the court is asking all the people from different religions to even take care of the cow, as it is not just the culture of one citizen, it is the culture of it is the culture of the country. So every citizen should take care of the animal, and that cow has always been a part and parcel of the culture of India and should be declared as the national animal also. The court has said that too. Now, they have also denied the bail. This was happening when the bail was being denied to one person called Javed, who was charged for the offense of Cow Slaughter Act in Uttar Pradesh, right? So he was under charge, and that's what the court has said, that it is the right of every citizen, fundamental right of every citizen, to save these cows and take care of them irrespective of their religion. And that's what Javed was going through, as he was charged for the offenses under the Prevention of Cow Slaughter Act in Uttar Pradesh. And the name of the case was Javed versus State of Uttar Pradesh, right? So these kinds of cases gives you a lot of perspective, and these might also pop up as comprehension based passages, so you never know. So reading such cases and newses will definitely help you a lot. So make sure that you are reading things of this sort, because they give you a lot of knowledge that what you can expect inside a CLAT examination also. So recently that is going to be named as Aligarh. So do you think it would hurt the sentiments of modern community? Okay. So, okay. I get your question. Definitely changing the name is a part of the government doing it. I don't think so. It is more about the sentiments. Yes, definitely it is being done for a political issue. As you all know that definitely there is a lot of political agendas that are being followed in the state. So we cannot say anything about the sentiments that are being hurt. I don't know about that, but I definitely know that there are elections, and definitely there is a try of taking in different religions and religious politics has been a part of a country for a very long time. So I guess there might be reasons, and there might be the sentiments that might have gotten hurt. I am pretty sure on that. So definitely it is not a kind of step that the government should take, but now they've taken the step. So I guess it doesn't make sense changing the names of the places. If that is something that is going to make sense, then I don't know what all they can do. So that is why I have no biases about such things. It's okay if they want to change the name. It's under their powers to do that if they want to. If they're hurting the sentiments, then the court should decide that what should be the remedy in such cases. I am no one to speak on that, right? So definitely I guess you would have gotten your answer on the same. Coming to the next news for the day, that is plea in Bombay High Court regarding this right to life is not complete without books, and they seek the declaration of sale of books as essential services. So during the lockdown, we have seen that groceries, medical shops, they were considered under the category of the essential goods, right? So when they were being considered as essential goods, that means that even if there is a lockdown or there is anything of that sort, still they will be selling those commodities openly. There is no restriction on selling those commodities. Now this is what the Bombay High Court has said, that without books there is no life. Right to life doesn't exist. So definitely sale of books can be considered under the category of essential services, right? Now um, there was a bench of Justice K.K. Tated and Justice P.K. Chavan, who issued the notice to their central and the state government on the plea to sort their responses. Right, so that was being done by two justices. Right, the Bombay High Court issued a notice on the plea that was filed by the Pune publisher that was seeking to include sale of books as essential service under the Essential Service Maintenance Act. Now, the name of the case was Marathi Prakashak Parishad versus Government of India. This is basically the publishing house of Maharashtra, right? So that was being said in this case that the right to life is not complete without books. So definitely something they have also taken this ahead for the sale of books as essential services. That will definitely help out a lot of people who are avid readers. Also, they will find that this is something that is great for them because they can now buy books during the time of lockdown also, right? So this is one of the cases from the Bombay High Court. Coming to the next part of the day, that is that there was a company called Gucci, right? Everybody knows Gucci. I'm pretty sure most of the people would have heard about Gucci, Armani, Versace, Chanel, and all these Chanel and everything. So these kinds of brands are there in the country. So definitely there are a lot of infringements that happens on these kinds of brands because of their logos, as the products tend to increase their value because of the logos of these companies. Hmm. Okay, we will discuss about that. So now, what was happening in this case, that there was a trade trademark that what Gucci use, right? The green and the red belt that is there with the G sign between it, that's their trademark. Now there was an infringement of their trademark. Basically, other person was using the trademark that Gucci uses. Now the court has passed a permanent injunction on such the business who was indulging in the trademark activity, right? Trademark infringement activity. Now they have given this judgment in the favor of Gucci itself and asked the defendant to pay rupees 2 lakhs in damages and 1.66 lakhs in cost. Basically, 3.66 lakhs as the total amount that has to be paid by the defendant itself as the penalty for the trademark infringement, right? Because he was making different products and he was a local manufacturer and he was putting the logo of Gucci on this, right? So there was an ex parte order that the person was given an ex parte from Delhi High Court, and it restrained that local manufacturer from using the brand's iconic logo on its product. The name of the case was Gucci SPA versus Imtiaz Sheikh. Right, simple as that. You don't need to learn the names of these cases. You can definitely just learn the gist of it. You don't need to learn anything more than that. Okay. Karthik Kalra was Pratham student. Yes, definitely Kanishka, she was a Pratham student. He has also taken a session on the Pratham channel also. You can go and check that out. Sir, I want to take admission in IIM Indore. Would all this information be helpful for me? This is more about legal education and not more about IIM. So you can definitely focus it for CLAT and AILET and not IIMs itself. Chaliye. So coming to the next case for the day today, that is that the Supreme Court Collegium has recommends the appointment of 68 new judges to 12 new high courts. There is a total tally that you can go and read, 12 somewhere, 8 somewhere. So you can definitely go and read that. But definitely the total number of judges that were recommended are 68, right, to the 12 different high courts around the country. Now, the Supreme Court Collegium is headed by the Chief Justice of India, that is Mr. N.V. Ramanna, and he has given the recommendation to appointment of 68 new judges to the 12 high courts across the country. Now, the Collegium also considered around 100 people before they picked 68 out of it, right? Out of 68, 44 are lawyers, while 24 are judicial officers. 11 out of the 68 who are being recommended are women also. So that is something that is really great. One of these recommended ones are Marli Wakum, who's a SC candidate, and also the first women district judge from Mizoram, right, to be recommended for the High Court judgeship. She's been recommended for the High Court judgeship. And there's one more lawyer who's also been given the judgment is the Ketko Sema, is the first person from 9 to be recommended for coachship. You can see that these are the people who have been recommended for the first time, and also the women too. So definitely it is a big step that is being taken by the government and the collegium in these cases, right? So you can see that there are new recommendations of 68 judges across 12 high courts in the country. Last news for the day is the provision for a Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971 inadequate to protect fundamental rights of a pregnant woman. That is what the court has said in this case, right? That the constitutional courts allow termination of pregnancies under various circumstances in the recent parts indicate that inadequacy of the Medical Termination Act, which hasn't evolved with medical advancements, right? So the court has said that allowing termination is fine, but they haven't. The act has not been updated according to the new medical advancements that are there in the country. Now, the Kerala High Court recently flagged the concerns regarding the provisions of medical terminacy of pregnancy, while dismissing a plea by a pregnant woman seeking termination of a 31-week-old pregnancy, right? You can see that there are certain cases where it gets very, very complicated, right? And that is why they flagged the concerns in the act and also dismissed the plea by a pregnant woman who wanted to seek termination after 31-week-old pregnancy. You can imagine 31-old pregnancy is almost like 8 months, 8 months, about to complete 8 months, right? And the women wanted to terminate the baby. So you can see that there has to be some rules and regulations regarding the same, which makes sure that the fundamental rights of such pregnant women are not being affected at all. So that is what has to be kept in mind while going for such cases. So the next case is person accused for non-bailable offense, but who has not required in custody during investigation is entitled to bail. If you are not required in the investigation or in the custody for investigating, the Supreme Court has made it clear there is a suddenly the direct arrest of a person who has been free for years, not even arrested during investigation only because a charge sheet was filed, could be contrary to the principles governing bail. That's what the court has said. The Supreme Court held that if the person is accused in a non-bailable offense and his custody was not required during the period of investigation, then it is appropriate that such an accused to be released on bail, right? That's what the court has said, that if that person is not required, right, there is no requirement of such person for in the period of investigation, then it is appropriate that the accused should be released on bail. Very simple as that. They haven't complicated this at all, and they have made a straight comment on the same, that if you are not required in the custody during the time of investigation, you can definitely be released on bail. The name of the case was Amanpreet Singh versus CBI. Now, that is it for today, guys. I hope you have gotten some legal affairs for this week itself, and that will definitely help you out to understand what kind of news you have to read. So you can definitely go on different websites that are available, like Bar and Bench, Legal India, Live Law. All of these websites provide you with the latest legal news also, so you can go and read them and also refer to our videos, and we will be guiding you through regarding how to go about CLAT, AILET and every other law entrance exam. So definitely make sure that you like, share and subscribe the video, and also you keep us following us on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. We have a lot of new sessions coming up for the next year, CLAT and AILET 2022, and if you are writing those exams, you can definitely join our sessions, right? So take care, use your masks and hand sanitizers, and definitely maintain social distancing. And also, if you are above 18, do get yourself vaccinated, right? So take care of yourself, stay smiling, stay healthy, and definitely keep studying well. Bye bye, guys. Take care.